All right, let's talk about something huge. We're going to break down a guide called the Prosperity Code. And the goal here is simple, to help you get out of that financial stress loop and start building some real wealth, not just, living paycheck to paycheck. Let's jump right in. So let's be real for a second. Does this question kind of hit close to home? So many of us feel completely trapped in that 9 to 5 rat race, right? You're working harder and harder, but you're not really getting anywhere. It's a super common feeling, but hey, it does not have to be your reality. And this is the big idea we're going to unpack. Getting out of that grind isn't about pulling more all-nighters or hustling 24/7. It's about a total shift in how you approach money. It's about working smarter, not just harder. So first up, let's really define what we're talking about, the financial grind. You know the feeling? It's like being on a hamster wheel. Your paycheck lands in your account and poof, it's gone. Paying bills, covering expenses, and you're left right back where you started, just waiting for the next payday. Look, feeling this way is incredibly normal, but here is the absolute truth. Financial freedom is not some exclusive club for the lucky few. It's for anyone who is ready to stop just working for their money and finally start making their money work for them. And it all begins with just deciding to find a new way. Okay, so we've talked about the problem. Now for the good part, the solution. It's called the Prosperity Code. Think of it as a framework built on a few really solid principles that can totally change your financial world by changing how you think, how you act, and how you invest. The very first principle is maybe the most important one of all. It's about shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. It's the simple switch from saying I can't afford this to asking, okay, how can I afford this? See the difference? One's a dead end. The other one opens up a whole world of possibilities. You start looking for the key instead of just staring at the locked door. Now, to make all these principles super easy to remember and apply, they're all grouped into 3 core pillars. It's pretty straightforward. First, you shift your mindset. Second, you master your money. And third, you commit to growth. Let's break down what each of those really means. So pillar 1 is all about your internal world. What's going on inside your head? It starts with training your brain to spot opportunities everywhere instead of just seeing roadblocks. It's also about practicing things like generosity and gratitude, which helps attract more good things into your life. And this is a big one, staying healthy and energetic, because let's face it, you need fuel in the tank to build an empire. Okay, on to pillar 2, mastering your money. This all kicks off with one simple non-negotiable rule. Pay yourself first before you pay rent. Before you pay for groceries, before anything else, you automatically set aside 10 to 20% of every single dollar you earn for your future. You have to be your most important investment. Now, the next piece of mastering your money is getting crystal clear on the difference between assets and liabilities. It's so simple. Assets, put money in your pocket. Liabilities, take money out. The goal becomes obvious, right? Stop buying so many liabilities that just drain your bank account and start acquiring assets. Things like real estate stocks, may a small business that actually generate more income for you. That brings us to the final pillar, the one that really puts everything into motion, committing to growth and action. Once you've got the right mindset and your money habits are on point, it's time to hit the accelerator. This means learning high-income skills that people will always pay for. It means surrounding yourself with ambitious, inspiring people. It means never stop learning about money, but you know what? None of it matters without this last part. Taking bold, aligned action, wealth flows to people who are in motion. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, right? But what does it actually look like day to day? How do you make this real? Well, that's where this daily checklist comes in. It's all about turning these big ideas into small, totally manageable daily actions. This checklist is basically your daily roadmap. And look how simple it can be for your money habits. You just track one action for your growth. You just learn for 15 minutes. We're not talking about some massive, overwhelming life change here. It's about these time-consistent steps that build unstoppable momentum over time. So we've walked through the problem, the principles, and the daily practice. Now it all comes down to you. The real power isn't in just knowing this stuff. It's in what you do with it. And it all kicks off with one simple decision. I want you to really let this sink in. Most people, they wait, they wonder, they worry about money. The very few who actually win, they simply decide you can spend your whole life waiting for the perfect time, or you can decide right now that you are taking control of your financial future. So I'll leave you with this final thought. What if building wealth isn't some crazy complicated puzzle that's out of reach? What if that very next step, setting up that automatic savings transfer or just reading for 15 minutes, is actually way, way simpler than you've been led to believe? The choice and all the power is yours.